attempted to do a live broadcast from the Winchester with Stephen, oh God, that's Ray Piercy.
Right.
And that unfortunately did not work out quite as well, even though Piercy had indicated that if everybody stuck around till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they'd set up in the parking lot and play till the sun came up.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
I'm still in Minnesota. I'm still about 800 miles away, but
I'll be there in an hour.
That was quite a thing. I mean, we did everything we could do to keep the crowd entertained for the hours that we waited to finally figure out that this show ain't happening.
Right. And then finally, like 1:30 in the morning, that's when Steven called us from Minnesota and said he'd be there in an hour.
Yeah, he'd be there. And he was on the road, and if you hang around, we'll set up and play in the parking lot.
And if he made it to Ohio, it was probably like 9 o'clock the next morning. It was not that night. No way.
Right. Yeah, that was quite something. All we did was sit there and basically try to do our show live.
Yeah.
And played some tunes and, did some chatting in between. And, for the people who decided to hang out and stay. And, fortunately, we had the wherewithal to be able to put Steven over the PA and talk to him live.
Right.
I got to tell you, for something that was as makeshift as we did, we've pulled off some pretty cool shit over the years as far as like setting up a live remote, basically all internet related.
Yeah.
We took early advantage of the limited, the limitations that the internet provided. We still were able to do something with it.
Yeah. And I mean, that was when you really think about, like, now we both have like incredibly good internet. So it's like, there's very little glitchiness. Back then was not the case.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't me, because me, the minute anything doesn't work, I'm like, fuck this, I quit, I'm going home. And that's no lie, people. That's not me exaggerating even a little bit. When we did the show at the Nelson's Ledges,
yeah,
you literally came back after like 5 minutes and were like, I don't know if I have enough cable for this. I was like, oh, then fuck this, we're out of here.
We're gonna get out of here.
Let's leave now. Meanwhile,
that was the first wireless broadcast we ever
did. But I'm ready to quit. Meanwhile, we had Red and Jerry that drove in from Wisconsin for this thing.
Wisconsin, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck this, fuck them, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
And it turned out okay.
Yeah, it turned out okay. We did a 12-hour broadcast.
Yeah, all wireless. You literally climbed up on top of some kind of a shed or something. It was a tool shed.
Yeah.
And I climbed up there with a wireless router and mounted it on the roof of the tool shed.
Right.
And we were able to connect our laptops wirelessly to the router. About how far would you say what that was? 100 yards?
Easy
100 yards?
Was 100 yards from us. It was probably also 100 yards from the house where the actual internet was. It was stupid how far it was.
Yeah, but somehow I was able to put some Cat 6 cables together and climb up on the tool shed and and I had the presence of mind to have a wireless router with me.
Yeah.
And then I had to drag an extension cord up there to plug the thing in. So I had an extension cord running from the ground up to the roof, and then I had a Cat 6 cable running up there and plug in the wireless router, and then that was plugged into a modem at the house, and somehow we were able to connect a wireless signal, and we did a 12-hour broadcast by wireless.
It was amazing that anything worked, but it did work, and we had a great time, man. That's one of the all-time best broadcasts.
Was that like 2007?
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
2008 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was almost 20 years ago. We did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So technology at that time was the best it could be at that time, and what we have today blows that away. But somehow we made it work.
We made it work, but It was crazy too, because like once we got it working, then it just turned into nuttiness. When whether it was the drunk guy or me up on stage singing Enter Sandman, or you know, we did a lot of goofy shit. Me trying to get that kid to swear. Remember that? I was like, I'll give you $20 if you say "fuck you, pal." Kid was about 5.
Right.
It's too funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, but yeah, that all worked out. I brought enough equipment to where I had the mixing boards and things to connect to the computer, and we basically, I think we broadcast over Winamp.
Yeah, we did.
I think we had a Winamp, used Winamp and used their what do they call that? DNS server?
DSP.
Yeah, DSP server. Yeah.
Yeah, that was old school.
Yeah, and somehow we made it work, and people listened to the broadcast, and nobody complained or said that the audio was shitty or anything.
No, it was a real amazing thing that it happened at all, when you consider how lowbrow the technology was just to get a broadcast. Then somehow, and this is all you, I don't want to take no credit, because I was sitting in the corner pouting, wanting to leave. I ain't gonna lie. You not only made that part work for us, but then somehow you figured out how to wire in the stage.
Yeah, they gave me a feed from the stage, and I was able to put it in the mixing board and then run it into the computer via USB feed.
Yeah, but let's be clear, we weren't next to the stage either.
No, we were probably 100 feet from the stage.
Yeah, so you had somehow we did this broadcast, had these wires all over the place. No one tripped over anything to disconnect anything.
Right.
For 12 hours, and we did a perfectly good broadcast.
Yeah.
Craziness.